Hello, everybody. Um, I have decided to do a live today. I said that I wasn't going to, but I'm actually going to do one. I just there's a couple of things that I wanted to say. I first wanted to offer you guys a little surprise. So I thought I would just post a video about it, but then I was like, no, I'll just go ahead and do a live about it. And there's just a couple other things that I wanted to say. Like, I really wasn't going to talk about anything necessarily concerning Michael or June 25th today, but I had decided to do it. Um, I don't know if you guys are able to see these two links. I think they may be backwards. I don't know because I'm using ManyCam, but they are the links to. I was able to actually get access to the Michael Jackson Tiny Chat, so we're going to be in there this afternoon and this evening, kind of celebrating listening to music, not celebrating, that's the wrong term to use, just listening to music, watching Michael's videos. So definitely join us. And also, I finally got the forum finished. So that is super exciting. It's very basic right now, but I'm going to open it up tonight. So let me know. Can you guys see the links? Are they posted or are they backwards? Because I can't, from my view, they're backwards, but I don't know if you guys are able to see them or not. So let me know before I continue. Hey, everybody. Okay, cool. So yeah, so the first one is the tinychat.com/Michael Jackson. Definitely come in. Deb is playing music. She's been an awesome DJ all day today, which is so cool. And if she has to step out, I'll be playing music or whoever can play music, you guys could just let us know. We'll play for you. And also, we finally have the forum up, so it's so exciting. I want you guys to sign up tonight. I'm gonna link both of these in here before I leave out of here. But the forum is 11mj11.proboards.com, so sign up. And I'll get into all that in a minute, but I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. It's the 25th. It's June 25th, and it's 10 years, and it's kind of crazy. I feel kind of weird today. I don't know. I feel strange in a couple of different ways. I just don't really know. I really, for the past couple of years on the 25th, I haven't really been around the MJ community. I try to stay away from it just because it's like super emotional and just kind of sad. People are kind of down and it's like just kind of drags you down a little bit. This is the first time in a while I've been around on the 25th and just seeing everyone talk about Michael and seeing everyone's tweets and um, I kind of just feel like I want to say something to him, and I don't know, like, where he is or if he can hear me or, but I just it's wishful thinking that no matter where he is spiritually, physically, mentally, that he's able to hear me, and I kinda wanted to just, say a couple of things to him, but also to you guys. Um, but I don't know if you guys really study astrology or anything like that. I don't really study astrology, but I'm always kind of interested in when there are big events and things that happen, just the moon phases and things that go on. And I did see that today is the last, I think it's the final quarter of the moon, is in conjunction with Chiron, which is it's Greek mythology basically, but what's interesting about that, Chiron is symbolic of the wounded healer. And I saw a friend post on Facebook today that tonight, June 25th, Tuesday, is the last quarter of the moon and it is in conjunction with Chiron. So the post said, tonight, the last quarter of the moon conjuncts with Chiron, who is also known as the wounded healer. This creates an opportunity to leave all the pain behind and bury in the dark phase of the moon. Tonight is an opportunity for healing and letting go of pain. And I thought that was so interesting considering, 10 years is very much just the number 10 in general is just um, the symbol of completeness. And with it being 10 years, and I just thought that was so interesting that the moon would align tonight with that. And the wounded healer, I always have called Michael a wounded healer. I feel like he did so much to heal people and heal things in this world. And he was just always targeted and always hurt. So I just think that, like things are so magical in our world, and the way that we feel things and see things is just so magical that tonight would be that alignment just on the 10-year anniversary of him leaving us. Um, so I just kind of wanted to say, like, I don't know if you're listening, Michael, and this is kind of really weird to do live, and I really only want to do the live to tell you guys about the chat room, but you're live, so I feel awkward kind of like saying this, but I just want to say that, like, if you are anywhere in this universe, world, listening, even if you are, for whatever reason, no longer present on this earth, I do believe that you can still hear people and you can still, I believe that we can still communicate with people even when they're not here physically anymore. And I just want to say that, 10 years is a long time. And I feel like when I think about 10 years and I think about a lot of people who are believers or people who seek justice for what happened to you, they they feel like it's been 10 years of like no answers, 10 years of no clarity, 10 years of being lost, but I don't really feel like that. I don't really feel like this has just been 10 years of a waiting game of not knowing or being in the unknown. I feel like this has been 10 years of my life that I legitimately feel like on June 25th, 2009, like, my life changed forever, and I've gone through so many different phases and so many different things, and I feel like a lot of people who are your fans, um, they've often told me that your music has changed their lives or been there for them or been supportive of who they are, and I feel like I wasn't a fan of your music, while you were present, while your essence was present here, and I don't really feel like your music has necessarily changed my life or influenced me, but I feel like just the just who you are, just who you represent has taught me so much about life. And I feel like there are so many people who don't necessarily, they're not believers or they're not people who really even follow what happened to you in death, but they just follow your music or they follow who you are. And I feel like your influence is just impacts people. And I feel like for me, I have gone through so many different phases of my life over the past 10 years. I've gone through so many different relationships with people, personal, romantic, friendships, and I've learned so much about myself and all of that. And I don't feel like that growth would have ever happened if you would have not happened in my life. So I just feel like so many people are saying that, it's been 10 years since you're gone, and there's such an I've myself said that it's such an injustice that you have left, whether you left physically or you had to run away. I've always said that it's such an injustice that it happened, and I do think that it is an injustice, but I don't feel like it's in vain. I think you leaving has had such an impact on so many people in such a positive way, and I feel like for myself personally, like, I have changed so much as a person versus who I was 10 years ago and my ability to see things. And it's been very like um bumpy for me. I've gone through periods of great darkness and misery and sadness and anger and spite. I've gone through that, but I've gone through some of the happiest moments of my life also. And I just feel like you if you've ever felt like, that you were just stuck in this bubble of just being a celebrity or being a star and people just didn't truly understand you, there are people who very much so can understand you. Nobody can understand your position, Michael. Nobody can understand what it means to be you or to walk in your shoes. But just like I can't understand your shoes, you can't understand mine. We're all different in that way. We all have different walks in life. But I think that people can relate to not necessarily being a celebrity or being in the spotlight, but can relate to being stuck, just being stuck inside of your own skin and unable to get out. And I feel like it's just important for you to know if somehow you can hear what I'm saying to you, that it your life, though there was a lot of pain, it brought so much comfort to people to be able to relate to that stuckness and that feeling of being trapped and that feeling of being unable to be free without judgment. And I just want you to know that there are people on this day who are not selfishly mourning your music or selfishly mourning your influence or who are selfishly mourning just your presence, but there are people who are mourning with you. There are people who see the unfairness in you having to give away everything just to taste a little bit of freedom. So I just want that to be very clear. There are people who use today to kind of for selfish reasons. Um, but there are people who just genuinely understand. And I just feel like me personally, this 10 years, I don't have that sense of I don't know how to really put it into words. I don't have that sense of like emptiness that like it's all for nothing. I don't have that sense. I really feel like everything that happens in this world is absolutely for a reason. 100% for a reason. And what happened to you happened for a reason. And I know like nobody wants to hear that, but it's true. And I don't feel like that purpose has even been fulfilled yet. I feel like there's still so more to this story, so much more to this story. And I just want you to understand that. And I want you to hear that and know that um, it's been very bumpy. And I think that you knew there would be people who would question things. And um, I just know it hasn't been easy for you. And I know that it hasn't been easy for a lot of people who had that position. Some people abuse their positions also. And I know that's been a great disappointment also. But I just want you to know that there are people who genuinely, even if it's a small pocket of people, a very small group of people that genuinely get it. Like, remove the celebrity, remove the crown, if you will, you know, who just want you to be happy. I know there's no happiness in having to leave everything that you love behind, but I just want to make that kind of clear. I just feel like my life has been so changed by all of this, and it's so crazy to see, like, 10 years later, just how different of a person I am and how much I just see the world so differently, just the importance of so many things I just, like, did not see in my life before, and that could just be because I was young too, I was younger, but I just see, wow, the importance of just being connected is so important. It's so, so, so crucial, and I see so many people, like, I see thousands and thousands and thousands of tweets of just about you and, like, 10 years without you and missing you, and it's just, like, I just hope that, like, people can see, like, that, you know, there's just purpose to everything, so, there are a lot of people in this chat room right now who feel the same way, and we're not a huge crowd of people, we're not a huge crowd, we're a small crowd of people, but we understand. And I've realized that there's responsibility with my position and my role, and I have to be very careful with that. Um, but I just want to tell you that, you're so loved. And to anyone that's close to Michael that's listening, you know, I know you can't always speak up and you can't always say things the way you want to, but just know that there are people who understand the complexity of this entire thing, that it's not a game. It's not a joke. There's nothing funny about this. There's nothing exciting about it. It's just what it is, and it kind of sucks sometimes. But the selflessness of somebody is just like when they put themselves first and they sacrifice everything. You just have to identify that. So I just wanted to say that. Um, I want people to understand that that's what that means to me, and I just hope wherever you are, wherever that is, that you just have some kind of peace. you know? And I know there's no real peace in never really getting to tell your story the way that you wanna tell it, there's no peace in that, but I hope that wherever you are, you can, like, feel the people that care, that genuinely care, and I just hope the truth comes out. Um, so yeah, guys, I just want you guys to understand, like, this is just there's so much I wanna say right now, but I'm just careful not to say I just don't wanna say things that, like, to just I don't wanna start shit that I can't finish, so I'm not gonna say anything, but there's just people who just don't seem to understand and get it, um, and it's just so frustrating for me, so I can't imagine how frustrating it is for him, um, there's no peace in people not hearing you or not listening to you or not really paying attention to what's going on with you truly. So I understand that and I feel that frustration, you know? It's 10 fucking years. 10 years is a long time to go unheard, you know? Um, but I think it's time for that to change. And I just feel like it will. Um, I feel a lot of change is coming to people who want to feel it and seek it. There's nothing to benefit from. There's nothing to gain from Michael faking his death. There's nothing to gain. There's no excitement in that. And a lot of people have take the turn of just making this into such a game and such a joke and something that's just not serious. And it's just not like that. It's so complicated, you know? It's so selfish. It's so fucking selfish. Um it's just a lot. I literally saw people like tweeting like Prince in Paris on Twitter, like just insensitive shit. Like, guys, come on. Like you cannot oh my god. Like legitimately saw someone tweet Paris a clip of a video that she should not be watching. And that just really, really pissed me off, and it's just when you have a position of influence, you have to be responsible with what you're doing. And I just will say that it's time for things to change, and I think that they will change, and I pray that they will change, and I hope they will change. Um, but today is the 10-year anniversary that Michael left us, and I just want to kind of groove with him and feel him, and I want you guys to do the same. So I really appreciate you guys. I've worked on this forum so much and there's nothing on there yet. It's completely clean slate. So I want you guys to go sign up for it. Post your questions, post your thoughts. This is going to be our space. I'm not going to really be doing a lot of videos anymore. I will be using the forum because I just feel like everything has just gone so deep at this point and I just don't I like this platform, but I don't. I just feel like there's just a very small group of us anyway. We don't need a YouTube channel to talk about these things. I think people who want to understand things truly will understand them better on a more intimate level. There are a lot of things that I want to discuss today. I just do not feel comfortable putting in videos. Michael is there's a lot of eyes on Michael right now. He's very watched, and I just don't feel comfortable putting some things in videos anyway. So I did create the forum. You guys, I know it took forever. But please, I'm going to post the link to it. Give me 1 second here. I have a couple of moderators already, but I am looking for other ones also. You guys can go here tonight and post if you want to. It's not a big deal. I really kind of want us to just spend time about Michael today in the chat, but this is the forum, so please do. I'm posting it right now. So if you're here, please be sure to sign up for it. You do not have to be a believer at all. So this is not a death hoax forum. Um, you don't need to like be a believer to sign up for the forum. And you don't have to be. It's not even only about Michael Jackson. Just a lot of interesting topics will be discussed there. So please sign up. I really appreciate it. It's where I'm going to be posting a lot of my stuff going forward. Sign up, create an avatar, create just it'll just be fun. It'll be a nice place for us to just like really talk and like get more intimate with each other and not at such a public place. So please check that forum out. I posted the link. Anybody can sign up. Like I said, you don't have to be a believer. Just like the only rule at that forum is just to respect people's boundaries. It's very important. So make sure you sign up. And also, we have the tiny chat going. We're listening to Michael's music all night and watching videos and having fun. So, I've posted the link. We don't have that many people in there. I guess people really don't do chat rooms anymore. I understand that completely. Like, I don't really go to chat rooms either. But just if you want to tonight, just come out and hang out and have fun. I don't have the link for that one. Hold on a second. Let me pull it up. Um, but I will post this stuff on my Twitter and on my Facebook also, so that you guys have the links to go. But it's you know, yeah. I'm sorry if I seem a little weird. Um, I definitely just feel kind of weird today. This is just a strange day for me for a lot of different reasons. It's just a lot to deal with. Um, let me see. Hopefully no one's playing music. It's gonna get loud as hell in here. Okay. Okay, there's some music, but I'm gonna just copy the link. Okay, so here's the link to the this is a link to the chat room. Yeah, I want to talk further about the things I was discussing yesterday also. Um, but I don't want to talk about that stuff here anymore. I'll still do videos, here and there, but I really want the forum to be a place for us to discuss things. Um, I just think I think that it's just really time to start really talking about some very heavy things. Oh, okay, cool. Um, so yeah, guys, come into the tiny chat. That tiny chat is like I don't even know who created that tiny chat. So, like a long time ago, when I first made my tiny chat, there was a Michael like I just typed Michael Jackson one day and there was like a random Michael Jackson like tiny chat and it was weird. Like I went in there, it belonged to somebody. I don't know whose it was. But then like there was never any owner or anything, and that room got so crazy. There were so many crazy things that happened in that tiny chat. It was like insane. Um, but then they shut it down, so it was closed for like 4 years. And then like last night, I just randomly typed in it, and it was open, and it was able to be taken. So I was like, oh my god, that's so awesome. So that being said, please come and visit. We're going to be on microphone, we're going to be on camera, we're going to be listening to music. So please come out and talk. I'm going to do a separate video probably just for the forum, but just uh, yeah, I understand that. But I'm saying is that Michael Jackson chat room was not like that. Back in the day when I first got back a long time ago, that room is actually owned by somebody because when I typed in Michael Jackson, you couldn't mod yourself. It was open, it belonged to somebody. But for some reason, there was never whoever owned it like never came to it. So it was just a crazy free for all chat room and nobody could ever like do anything in it. It was insane. Um Tiny chat. We'll be in tiny chat tonight. But yeah, sign up for the forum also though. But for some so then like about 2 years ago, I tried to access it, but it was locked. So it was like this room has been locked, it's password protected. So I don't know if the person who owned it finally came back and decided to lock it because all that crazy shit was happening in there. Then last night I randomly like I randomly typed it in, it was available. So I think Tiny Chat reset all the rooms a couple years ago, so anybody can have access to a room. But I did claim that room last night, so now I'm the official owner of it. So yes, I'll post it again. This is the Tiny Chat room. So please come in, listen to music. But if you don't want to, that's fine too. I'm gonna give you the link for the forum again. I haven't posted anything on the forum yet, but you guys are free to start posting there if you want to. Um, whatever you want to talk about. There are categories. Please be very careful when you post the categories. They have to be category specific. It's not a death hoax forum at all. It's not a death hoax forum. I'm going to repeat that. It is just it talks about Michael a lot, but it's not a death hoax forum. So you don't have to be a believer to post it that way. You can't, but you can be a believer. You can post hoax stuff all you want. There's a category that says Michael's death. So you can go in there and post whatever you want, as far as like hoax stuff. You're definitely able to. Um, I just kept this forum very simple for that reason. So please feel free to check it out. And a lot of you guys have been asking me like repeatedly about a forum. So it's done. So just go check it out. Try to enjoy this day. I know it's tough for a lot of people. I know it's a really sad day. It does suck. And, it's never gonna be easy unless he's here, but you can just read the you can as long as you sign up for the forum, you can read it. You can read everything. Okay, cool, Joy, I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna add you as a moderator, so I got you. I had to sign off the forum to come here. But yeah, you can just you can just like read. You don't have to. I just ask that you guys don't take things from this forum and go post it in other forums or give it to other investigators. Just I don't like stuff like that. Like if people want to read our forum, they can come and read it. If I find out that people are taking things from our forum and posting it on social media, I'm 100% going to close the forum down. I do not want people doing that. If people want to read our forum, they need to sign up to read it. Do not take things from guys, I swear to God, because I know people used to do that shit before. Do not take stuff from our forum and post it on Facebook or social media or other forums. That's not okay with me. It's not cool. I want people to have a safe place they can come and, do things and like research. I don't want people afraid to post because someone's gonna go post a screenshot of their post somewhere else. If one person does that, I'm closing the forum down for good. Because it's not fair. So we're all adults. Let's just make sure we're being respectful and respecting boundaries. If you want to talk about something with someone, just message them, but do not take screenshots of someone. I actually want to say if you guys sign up for the forum too, just you can change your username. Don't use your picture if you don't want to either, because people might still take screenshots and stuff and like try to use your post. So just be diligent. Um, just be careful because people are really shady in this community. And I hate to say that, but they are. There's very shady people who are still very childish and do very childlike things. So that's pretty much all. I know people are asking me questions about like different stuff. I listen, I do not want to comment on anything going on with anybody else in this community right now. I am hearing about restraining orders. I'm hearing about all kinds of stuff. Um, I did watch Prisoner of Fame. I did rent it, and I did watch it. So people are asking about that. Yes, I did. I saw it. My opinion is what my opinion has always been. I don't agree with the theory. My theory is very different than hers, but I did see it. People were asking me. So yeah, I did. Because I don't even if I don't really care for someone, I do support people's actual work. Um, as long as it's not disrespectful. Um, I don't really agree with the theory, but I did look at it. So people asked me that, so I wanted to answer. Yeah, I did. I did watch that. No opinion either way. Like I said, I just, it's my theory is very different than Pearl's, but I did see it. Um, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, you can create an avatar on there. You don't have to use your actual picture, but you can if you want to. Um, you can use your name. I would not suggest using your first and last name because that's just, you know, But definitely join, it's gonna be really fun, and, like, we're gonna have a good time really talking and really getting to know each other better, and I am very specials. Um, okay, so anybody have any questions for me about anything before I hop off of here and go to the tiny chat? Really, really, really come to the tiny chat though, because it's like super fun. Like we're playing music and stuff. It's so much fun. We're having a good time. So please come hang out, listen to music. And it's just good to celebrate Michael. It's good to celebrate his life and his legacy and spend time together. And you own the two boards. I haven't seen Man Behind the Dance, no. I own both of them. Yeah, they're both my websites. Yeah, they'll give you so when you sign up, it'll ask you, "What do you mean I own 2 boards?" I'm confused by your question. I'm sorry, Janice. Yeah, so you sign up, and then the next page, what's it called? The Man Behind the Dance? Oh, okay, Janice. I'm confused. Um, I haven't seen that one yet. Oh, no, don't be sorry, it's okay. I have to check it out. I feel very, like, emotional today, just anyway. I feel very, like, just very I don't know, I feel weird as hell today. I feel so strange. I usually don't feel like this on June 25th, like, not like this, but I feel it today. I feel a lot of, sadness today. It's really weird. I usually feel, like, a little bit, like, you know, some kinda way, but I feel, like, actually, like, sad today, which is really weird for me to feel like that. And I just sense the loss today in terms of, like, people he is close to. I sense it today, I feel it, it's just a lot it's a lot to go through, you know? It's a lot to deal with emotionally. I just can't imagine going through life, like, just missing something so beautiful in your life, you know? It's crazy to me. It's really crazy. It's just so unfair, but I think everything happens for a reason, you know? I definitely think about his kids. I think about his kids even more when they're silent, when they don't say anything, it really hurts. Like, I it doesn't hurt because 'cause they're silent, it hurts because I know they're hurting. I know that when you are so silent, it's a lot, and it hurts. Like, I really feel it, like, I feel it today. I feel their sadness, and I can't imagine the pain. I can't imagine it. Even if you think Michael's alive and he's well, it doesn't matter, he still is not he's not there, and it's just unfair. It's so sad. It breaks my heart. It's so and people I see people posting so many things. I don't People don't post shit for his kids. They don't say anything. They're just like it's like they're non-existent. Like, it's just I don't understand how people do that, who go through all this to investigate Michael's death, but ignore his kids. I can't understand it. I want some pizza. I think I want pizza. Random, but I want some pizza. I think I need pizza today in my life. I think it make me feel better. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, um, I don't think they do. I disagree with that. I don't think Michael's kids see him at all. I think they might see him a little bit more now that they're older, but I don't think that they see him. I don't get that sense at all. I think Michael has been very absent from their lives. I don't think that you leave your kids to see them all the time. It would mess them up worse, you know? I don't believe that. It's a comforting thought, but I don't think that's the reality of the situation. I think he might see them now that they're older, but I don't think that he, like, raised them. I mean, he certainly didn't raise them. That's very clear. certainly didn't do that. I mean, you could see the trauma, so he didn't raise them for sure. Yeah, definitely for their protection, for sure. Yeah. So, anyway, come hang out. Thanks for listening. It's gonna be okay, guys. Like, just it's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. You know, it's everything's gonna be all right. It's a hard time, but it's always hard before it gets a little bit easier. I know I sense sadness from people. I'm an empath by nature. So even like through a computer, I can like sense people's sadness and just don't be sad. It's a sad day, but it's okay. Everything's gonna be all right. Nothing that ever happens in this world happens for nothing. Like nothing that's not the reality of anything. So just don't worry about it. I know it seems like forever and it seems like so much and it seems like it's never ending, but like I said, it's not like that for me, and I don't it's not gonna be like that for you. It's just about understanding, um, it's about understanding everything. When you have an understanding of something, the peace that it gives you is undeniable. So just don't worry about it. Oh, so you're officially on the 11th year in the UK. Just because you're a millionaire doesn't really mean anything. I mean, doesn't money doesn't mean anything, man, you know? Doesn't mean everything. There's so many layers to this stuff with Michael. There's so many layers to it. It's like it's just a crazy situation, you know? A loss is a loss. It doesn't matter. If somebody is supposed to be present in your life and they can't be, if they can't be happy, if they can't be themselves, if they can't be present, you don't have that peace either. But I digress. So yeah, if you guys please do check out the chat room, come to the forum. I will be talking to you. I'm gonna post everything on my social media too, so you guys can have links to it directly. But I wanted to post it in here. But I'll be talking to you very soon. So let's talk and let's hang out, okay? So be okay. You're fine. Don't worry. No sadness. And I'll talk to you soon.